Hey everyone, let's do a gear loadout for my upcoming trip on the Manistee River. Let's check it out. So let's start out with what I'm using this year. This was a gracious gift by my wife for Christmas. This is the Ascend H10. It's a hybrid kayak. It's, as you can see, looks a little bit more like a canoe. Has these like tonneau covers that cover the front. They come off. One in the back there. The chair is removable. You can use that as a camp chair. And then it's got these little side saddlebags over here. One is like a dry bag, zips up, and the other is just storage. But as you can see, there's a lot of room in here. Got my backpack down there. Got a cooler back here. Awesome. Let's go back here to my cooler. I did decide to do a hard style cooler just to keep my ice colder longer, and then plus I did have the extra room. But this is a 32 can igloo cooler, and that fits nicely right here. And then, of course, with the bungees on the cover here, I'm able to go over the top of it. This should keep all them cold adult beverages nice and cool during our trip. So this right here is just a storage bag for travel. The contents in here will be like secured in different compartments and everything. I just use this so when we're heading up north, I can keep everything together. And then once we go to get on the river, I can start putting the things in places. My rain poncho, that will probably be shoved down in here. I got two little clips up there. I can just clip the end of that onto there. My clean water bottle. I got two cup holders on the side of the chair. That will fit in nicely right there. I have my phone case, and I'll tie this somewhere in here, and that will free float around the kayak here so I can get a hold of it. And then the same with my camera case. Now this fits my camcorder perfectly, and I can also get a pack of cigarettes in there. And like I said, this will be secured. If something happens, I'm not going to lose it. New for this year is a crayfish trap. Last year Jim brought a crayfish trap and we caught crayfish, and it was pretty cool. I picked this up dirt cheap on Wish, and it's nothing special. If it gets damaged or ruined, I'm not out a lot of money, but that's going to be fun to have on the trip this year. And then last is my ready to fish. This is a telescopic fishing pole with a guide series reel, and this got a couple rod holders in the back here. Let's go to the food bag and cook system. Here, I got this in the back. I did a video on this. I got this clipped in here like this so I don't lose it out of the boat. But I did a video on my cook system and food bag. So let's see what I'm bringing. Alright, food bag. Let's go through this front compartment here first. This front compartment, I have, this is a new piece of gear for me. Took it backpacking, really love this. This is the Knock water bag. This slides open, you can get a lot of water. It's made out of like a silicone material. Really nice for filtering water. Got my Sawyer Mini and an extra baggie. Got some spices, some hot sauce. Got my MSR Pocket Rocket. Got a tube of seasoning in case we get some fish. Cook up some crawdads. Extra baggies. Some tin foil, cooked fish in. An extra spork. And some trash bags. Now to the main compartment here. See what we got in this bad boy. Oh, I just threw my Lucy lamp in here just to carry it up there, but I'm going to put a clip on it. I clip it right to the front of the kayak so it's charging during the day. Got a can of fuel. Got my cook pot. This is just the small Coleman Max. So we got in here. I brought my Bushbox little fire stove just in case I wanted to play around with that. Got a package of Iowa Smoked House Spicy Jalapeno Beef Sticks. Got me a bag of pistachios. A couple things of smoked oysters. Yum yum. And then my food bag. And believe it or not, this is pretty much all my food. I have some nuts. I have oatmeal and coffee and cereal bars for breakfasts. And then I got 2 Mountain House meals in here for both days. First night we're staying at the campground, I'll probably just cook some brats on the fire and be good with that. So there's my kitchen. My cook system and food doesn't seem like a lot of food, but with the pistachios and other nuts, and I believe I'm going to bring a block of cheese too, and the beef sticks and everything, that's perfect for lunch for me. And then the Mountain House, 2 nights, and then just the oatmeal, cereal bars, and coffee. I'll be good with that. Alright, now we can get into the main gear here. This is my backpack. This is all my camping gear, clothes, all that. As you can see, I have it covered in a, this is a Outdoor Products backpack cover. And that's nice for if it's raining. I can keep it a little bit more, the backpack itself, a little bit more dry. So let's take this off here, and then we can get into all the good stuff. I had a subscriber ask me about gear for a canoe, and everything here that I got set up is really good for a canoe. Put all your main gear into a nice backpack. You can either line it with a trash bag liner or a dry bag, keep everything dry, and then, you know, a small cooler, and then a food bag, cook system like that, and you're pretty much set. Of course, with canoe you can get a bigger cooler and you know, different types of food to cook, hamburgers or hot dogs, have pre-made sandwiches and stuff like that. But you just got to remember, the more stuff you put in the canoe, the harder it is to be to paddle. So with that said, this is just it's a tactical backpack. It's a cheap one off of Amazon, not a name brand one or anything like that, but I've taken this several years. Got a slide pouch right here, just keeping my tent stakes in. And this got a little outside compartment here separate from the main. This is just my ditty bag. Got a few things in here. Well, let's see what we got. Got a pocket bellows. Used one of these backpacking. They work really well on little wood stoves. Got my toiletries. my little fire kit in Tupperware container. This is my repair kit in an Altoids tin. I did a video on this if you guys want to go check it out. But, you know, duct tape, tenacious tape, thread, wire, things like that if I might need to repair something. And then last is my Leatherman Skeletool. One thing I forgot to mention, strapped on the bottom here, I have my Ozark Trail backpacking chair. This is the one that ripped on me at the pockets, but I sewed it up, and it'll be good enough for this trip till I get another one. But man, having a chair is just awesome. Let's get into the main compartment here. Alright, main compartment. Got this dry bag. It's by Bluefield, I believe. Missy got these on Wish. They're pretty good. I think they're a lot better than the Walmart brands. And this is, I think this is like a 70 liter, 60 or 70 liter bag. But I can get all this stuff in here. First out of the box is my first aid kit, and my first aid kit is going in one of these side bags here. I just have it in here to carry it up there. My electronics, my charger, phone cord, headlamp, extra batteries, all that. This is a seal gear dry bag. These are pretty tough. It's a pretty good dry bag. Also, I did videos on kayak camping gear. They're in my library. Go check them out. I go over everything that's in everything. Here's another Bluefield bag. This is my spare clothes. Basically extra shirt, pants, underwear, hat, and a pair of socks. And this is just in case I get wet or want to go swimming. I do have a pair of dry clothes for camp. I'm going to be using my Grand Trunk Skeeter beater with some Atlas suspension straps. Now, I did get a Dream Hammock Danger Bird from Up Trail 71, and I'm just having a hard time getting my under quilt to fit on it right. I gotta modify the quilt, so instead of just going through all that, I'm just bringing the old trusty Skeeter beater. Thank you, Bruce. I'm going to be bringing this is my 12 by 12 Nature Calls Sil Poly. Yeah, this is the Sil Poly one. It's a 12 by 12. Very nice. Another thank you, Bruce. And then last, in this setup, I got this at Bass Pro Shop. This is water resistant, not waterproof, but it's water resistant. This has got a down quilt in it, and then my One Tigress underquilt for my hammock. Last, guys, is my fishing vest. I have a video on this. A lot of pertinent stuff, fishing equipment, bug spray, suntan. There's all sorts of stuff in here. Go check out that video. I might take a few more things like a small saw and my Mora knife that I can put in these side pouches here. But other than that, that's pretty much all I'm taking. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope somebody got something out of it. Always a blast up there on the Manistee River. Until the next time, take care.